We've had the iceberg, the fatberg, and now the Tannenberg Steam page. The latter is not as immediately impressive as an unassailable blockage of congealed grease held together by a fibrous network of wet wipes, but it is video game-affiliated and thus of interest to you, the reader. It's a multiplayer shooter set on the Eastern Front of World War I from the studio that made Verdun. And they've announced a release date of November 16th, from which point it'll be firing all its shells into the trenches of our greatest enemy, early access. Here's a trailer which shows you no in-game player and player atrocities, per se, but perhaps gives an idea of the historically accurate murder you'll be doing. It's a standalone follow-up to Verdun, rather than a brand new shooter or expansion pack, say developers Black Mill Games and M2H. It includes a new mode called Maneuver, and I just fought through a cold sweat to spell it like that, so I'll let them explain. A new 64-person game mode will let players experience the different nature of warfare on the Eastern Front. In the new maneuver battles, the action will flow unpredictably as both sides try to outflank and effectively encircle enemy positions. Instead of static trench lines and alternating attack and defense, players will attempt to capture important positions such as signal posts and ammunition dumps, reflecting the enemy army's supply and links with their headquarters. Verdun was more realistic than Battlefield 1, so expect more of the same, a shooter of Red Orchestra, a Day of Infamy ilk where you die fast and often. But that doesn't mean you should go buck wild with your Cossack saber and charge the enemy lines. I mean, that's what I'd do, if I were you. You'll be an inspiration to the rest of the men. Go on, lead the way, he'll meet you in Berlin.